closing in on game time at Wrigley Field. It's the Reds and the Cubs, next on the show. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Central leading Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, and you know, these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. It's the start of another division series, so you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Billy Hamilton will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? You know, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Into the box, Skip Schumacher. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Now another 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Joey Votto will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play fourth in the National League in round trippers. And now a pitch on the way. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back for more from the north side after this. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And a look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Freddie Santiago will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Here it comes, the 3-0. And There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's life of a big league ball player.
3-2, here it comes. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Jesse Padilla will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
One, two. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Tyler Colvin will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Full count pitch on its way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth, right fielder,
David Torres will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently 2nd in the National League in RBIs. Three-two pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this falls down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, you start to wonder if maybe we could be in for a repeat of yesterday's performance. They sure didn't have any trouble scoring in that game, and they're off to a first-inning lead now here in this one.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner in the air to right center. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Jay Bruce will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least, currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Brandon Phillips will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 with 1 away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently, so all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Torres is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or 2.
Brian Pena will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. It remains 1-0. Travis James will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Out of here. A leadoff round tripper to get things started here in the bottom of the second. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Into the box now, Eric Robeson swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Payoff pitch coming. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
you're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
A-Rod now on 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. You really got to read them the riot act.
Jake Arrieta will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. Here's the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1 on the first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
You know, there are managers that will send their pitchers up there saying, look, just make them throw you a few pitches and then come on here back to the dugout and sit down. And they do that for this very reason right here. It's way better to be responsible for just 1 out instead of 2.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third. Jesse Padilla will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, 1-1. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on the pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here's the full count offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing. Robert Sasser is ready to go here as we begin the third. The 1-1 home. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Torres is there and he makes the catch for the out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Tony Cingrani digs in at the plate. 1-1 on the way. Grounded to third. Picked up by A-Rod. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 6, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Colvin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Colvin makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the 1-1. 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder David Torres.
David Torres will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
All right, Cubs.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit, around third and being waved on home. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see it. He was right on that one.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here comes a 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun-shy this time around. Understandable.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Alfonso Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Eric Robeson will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. A big pitch here, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds nothing. Skip Schumacher will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And you know, when you got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Into the box, Joey Votto. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here's the 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 4-0. Jake Arrieta will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Freddie Santiago waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Freddie Santiago will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard, caught by Frazier at third. And that will become out number 2.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Bruce is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is hit on the ground for A-Rod at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Todd Frazier will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Brian Pena will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's the 2-1 now to Pena. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tyler Colvin will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And he'll be selective up there now because the Cubs would love to have a leadoff walk here.
Now the 3-1. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
David Torres will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What was that?
Ready on 2-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. One there. On to Votto, a double play.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
In now, Ryan Buckner. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A solo shot here to left. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Just so many guys to worry about in the middle of this lineup. I mean, he gets by the first 2 guys okay, probably feeling pretty good out there, but these guys don't let up. And it's the 5-hole guy that takes him over the wall.
Into the box, Travis James. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Cubs 5 and the Reds nothing. Robert Sasser will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. The 3-1 coming. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 3-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Three and two, here it is. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Lucas Duda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled straight back. Now the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. Another full count pitch home. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Billy Hamilton will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Skip Schumacher will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Joey Votto will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
A 2-1 offering. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And here's where the Reds need that one key hit that's been avoiding them.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Eric Robeson will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. 1-1. Fouled back. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Yeah, I don't know what more you could be looking for. I mean, that pitch is dead center in the strike zone. You must have really been looking for something else, because you can't help but swing at those.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Now the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. A-Rod now on 3-1 to the second baseman Phillips. In time to first, and there are two away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Freddie Santiago would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We're through 6 full. Cubs lead it 5-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Buckner retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Brandon Phillips will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Cleveland, Cubs.
Here he comes on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, third baseman,
Todd Frazier will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-1 home. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let's go, Cubby.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-2 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Freddie Santiago will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Come on,
1-1 on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Full count offering on its way. And that misses, ball 4. It's the leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
the batter, number 3, shortstop,
Jesse Padilla will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
You can do it.
Here comes a 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Two-two pitch on the way. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. Probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
J.J. Hoover will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Standing in now, Tyler Colvin. He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
In now, David Torres to 2-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Ryan Buckner will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here comes the 1-2. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to short. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Brian Pena will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the 1-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Robert Sasser will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-1 home. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Adam LaRoche will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Adam LaRoche.
Swing and a miss, strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a bouncer out in front. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front, 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now
Call out
pitching
to the
for
bullpen
Reds,
now as it's the left-hander Manny Parra that'll make an appearance here.
Parra.
Travis James will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the lefties offering on 1 and 2. And that's going to be high 2 and 2 now.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
2-2. Now this is hit hard into right field. It'll drop in front of Bruce out there, a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Into the box now, Eric Robeson. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Phillips for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Boy, this is a tough turn out there at short. You can see him be forced to backhand the ball and then pivot on that right leg and throw against the momentum of his body. Nothing simple about that throw, and that's an easy one to throw right out into right field.
Jake Arrieta will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Come on, Cubs! Let's go, Cubs!
Now the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Billy Hamilton will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Here he comes, 3-1. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Skip Schumacher will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Three-two, here it comes. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Joey Votto will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Let him get a strike.
Payoff pitch coming. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here's the full count offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Brandon Phillips will have a shot to do some damage, but he can't get them all back, so he needs to just get on base here. 1-1 pitch on the way. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
And you know, there's no wrong way to get on the scoreboard for the first time. That's a great job at third of recognizing the situation. He takes off immediately, and he'll come in and score on the wild pitch.
2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
And this has been one of this guy's hallmarks all year long. When he gets into a little bit of hot water, he never loses his cool. And it's why he's on that short list of Cy Young candidates this year. And he comes in with a big strikeout right there.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Jay Roberts will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Todd Frazier. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-1. Good night from Chicago.